What's going on, world? This is Immo here from Minority Mafia, bringing you another exclusive video. Today we're just going to talk a little bit about something that happened to me before, and essentially what this video is about is how insurance paid for my car. Now, I just want to make some disclaimers. I am not suggesting that you try this at home for safety reasons. I would never suggest that anybody would try to do the things that I'm about to talk about in this video. This is just more so a story about what happened to me this year. You know, not a way to cheat your insurance company or anything like that. Just more so guidelines and tips that help me out and would help you out should you find yourself in a similar situation. So just to give you a little bit of a background on what happened to me earlier this year, I got into a car accident, completely and totally my fault. Essentially, I wasn't paying attention and I ran into the back of another car. Wound up totaling my car, but I was able to fix it all on my own. The first thing that needs to happen is you need to have a extensive coverage insurance. So bumper to bumper coverage, typically with a high damage value. That way when something does happen to your vehicle, you're completely covered by your insurance. The second thing, and this is where the scary part comes in, you have to get into an accident. Again, don't try this at home. Please practice safe driving. Don't be like me, not pay attention to what's in front of you. In bumper to bumper traffic, the slightest look down can make you wind up in the back of an H3 Hummer, which happened to me. So number 3, take photos of everything. Now, that includes the accident, the position of the car, the damages to your car, the parts that weren't damaged to your car, and the damages to the other vehicle. So number 4, inspect the damages. Okay, so when you take pictures of everything that happened to your car, make sure you take close-up shots, make sure you try to get all the damage possible. Then you're going to take those photos and you're going to see what parts are broken on your car. You can either refer to your user manual, you can find a user guide online, or you can go to a mechanic and have him look at it, see what he thinks the damages could possibly be. Typically speaking, an experienced mechanic will have an idea of the total damages in mind before you even have to look for anything. Another thing that helps you out with pricing out the damages or getting a quote is shopping around for parts online. Also, when it comes to inspecting the damages, the company is going to send out an appraiser to do their own appraisal of the car. Here's the catch. The car's damage has to be equal to or more than what the car is actually worth at trade-in value. That's the only way the company is going to pay for the car, and they're going to discuss that option with you after they read you the appraisal and the closeout options. So with the closeout options, they're going to give you one of 3 options. They're either going to total the car, or pay the remaining balance on any leases or loans that you have, and consider the car as junk, and that's called a total. So you don't get to keep the car, the company doesn't get to keep the car, they basically scrap it and then they pay you whatever remaining balance is left on your car. So option 2 is to repair the car. So depending on the appraisal and depending on how much the damages are going to be, the company will give you a check or pay the cost of repairs for the car up to a certain amount defined by your policy. Option 3, which was the option that I chose, is to buy the actual car back. Now, when you buy the car back, the company no longer pays for any of the damages or repairs. That's completely on you. So that's where checking in with a mechanic would be a factor, or pricing out the damages yourself and what you think the damages are going to be versus the worth of the car to you. Now, if you think that you can repair the car for less than what the company states that the repair would be, this option might be viable for you, depending on how good of a car it is, how reliable it is, and how badly you want it back on the road. So step 5, buy the car back from the company. For me, I chose this step because it was a really good car. It was the first car that I actually bought with my own money. So I decided to put the car back onto the road. And now I bought the car back for around $600. When you're going through the repairs, there may be some things that come up that you're not really expecting that you have to fix, or at least not at first glance, and that's completely fine. Just make sure, again, you're shopping around for the lowest prices, for the most reliable parts too. Quality over quantity in this instance, because you want to save money, but at the same time you don't want to have to go back 6 months later and repair the whole thing over again. To recap, if it was $3,100 for the value of the car, $5,000 to fix the car, $600 to buy the car back, $1,200 to fix it, but the fact that the company paid the rest of my lease, so I didn't have any more car payments, and now I can really start saving for the car that I want, priceless. So that does it here for us at Minority Mafia. Just wanted to give you a couple tips, pointers. Hopefully it helped you out. If you like this video, hit that like button, comment below, subscribe, share your stories with us. If this ever happened to you, what steps did you take? What did you decide? And again, my name's Immo. I'm here on behalf of Minority Mafia, and we're signing off.